and welcome to another writing vlog. Today I'm going to challenge myself to write 5,000 words. I have never attempted this much in one day, so we're gonna see how it goes. Hopefully I can do it. We're gonna find out. So I got the idea for this vlog a few nights ago because I ended up writing an insane amount of words in one sitting. Let's see, I wrote 3,000 words in one sitting, and it was at night, and I only had written for like 2.5 hours, so that was super productive. And I just thought to myself, if I can write 3,000 words in a few hours, what could I write over the course of an entire day? Obviously, I'm not gonna be writing all day long because life, but I figured this might be an opportunity to stretch myself a little bit and aim a little higher than I normally do in terms of word count. I'm looking at my word counts right now, and the most I've ever written in one day is 3,889. So that means today I would have to write a little over 1,000 more than my highest word count day ever. I think it's possible. We're gonna find out. I think one reason it may be possible today is because I am currently at a point in my story where I know the next several scenes, and I know what needs to happen in each scene. I know what needs to be said in each scene. I already know how to push the characters in each scene. So I feel like the writing will be very quick. I don't think I will find myself getting stuck or having to rewrite or do anything like that. So I think it will be relatively easy in terms of the flow of the writing and how many words I'll be able to write. Before I get into the writing for today, I do want to talk a little bit about what's been going on. I have started writing almost every day, so I haven't been capturing my writing every day for vlogs, and that's just because I'm trying a little bit of a different approach. So I'm trying to write a few words a day. Typically it's around 300 to 800 words on most days, and then on the weekends I have time to spend a little bit more, and that can range anywhere from like 1,000 to 3,000 a day. In my last vlog I mentioned how I found myself at a place where I couldn't write the next scene I wanted to because I needed more time to pass. So what I've been doing over the last week in my little tiny writing sessions is just working out those chapters and putting in the information and the build-up for the chapter to occur. And I wrote that chapter last night, the scene that I wanted to happen. And so now I am at the point where I'm writing like the fallout of that scene, and it is going to be very fun. I am looking forward to this a lot. This scene in particular kind of throws a wrench into my character's plans, and so it'll be fun to write. So today I'm going to pick up where that scene left off, and I am going to try my hardest to write 5,000 words. I've only got about an hour or so to write right now. It's late morning. I woke up, ate breakfast, I ran my errands, and now I'm back and finally have time to write, but it's getting close to lunchtime, so I'll only have an hour to write. And then I have to make lunch and clean up and maybe do a few things around the house before I get ready to write again. My plan at least is write 1,000 words or close now, write a few thousand this afternoon, and write a few thousand more this evening. If I break it up that way, I think I will be successful. Also, these scenes that I'm writing coming up, I have a lot of substance available that I need to write, so I don't think I'll run out of ideas or run out of things to write or have to stop and think about what to write next because I have a lot of things I need to discuss in my book. Okay, I'm ready to start this challenge of 5,000 words in one day. I think I can do it. I'm going to challenge myself all day long, and if I get past 5,000 words, I'm going to keep writing and see how much I can write today. Welcome to writing sprint number 2. This is going to be my afternoon writing sprint. I did one this morning, and I will do another one later tonight, and hopefully that's enough to reach my goal of 5,000 words in a day. Before I start my afternoon writing sprint, I want to talk to you about how my first one went and how I feel about this word count goal today, and how things are going in general with my writing. So I wrote about 1,000 words this morning, and that was great. That was exactly what I wanted to do. That has been my plan for today's quest for 5,000 words, so I'm completely happy with that. However, I am already fretting about possibly not reaching 5,000 words. So let me explain to you what's going on in my head that's making me panic. I already feel like I am running out of time for the day. It's very interesting because I write about 1,000 words a day, and so that means I just need 5 hours today to write, and I will essentially meet my goal. However, finding that 5 hours in my day is proving to be the problem. I thought this was going to be more about my ability to write like in a consistent flow or something like that, not necessarily my ability to find time to do the word count goal. It's currently 2 p.m. and as you can tell, I haven't started writing sprint number 2 for the afternoon. I just feel like I'm losing time already. This morning I only wrote for an hour, and it's just because I didn't have time to write longer. I woke up, I ate breakfast, I ran errands, and all that stuff took time, and I didn't sit down to write till, I don't remember, like 10 or 10:30. Then I wrote till 11:30. Then I had to stop. From 11:30 to 2, I've been doing stuff around the house. I cooked lunch, ate lunch, cleaned up after lunch, washed dishes, and of course, laundry. I had to fold a ton of laundry. I do all my laundry at once, and I had a giant pile that needed to be folded. And this stuff just takes time. And so here I am at 2 o'clock. I haven't started writing. To write another 2,000 words this afternoon, which is my goal for the afternoon. If I start now, I won't finish till 4. There's also other things that I wanted to do today. I wanted to go for a walk, do some exercise, and I've already found myself like debating throughout the day, like, well, if I do this, then I'll have less time to write. Or maybe I push this to tomorrow so I have more time to write. Like the laundry, I debated in my head for a good like 2 or 3 minutes. Should I fold the laundry today or should I wait till tomorrow? For washing the dishes, I was like, I can wash the dishes now or I can see if I have time later tonight. So having this goal has already put pressure on me to try and complete it. This is my very first time having a writing challenge and a writing goal. Typically when I write, I just sit down and write. I might have an hour of time or 2 hours of time, and I just say to myself, okay, you have this much time, sit down and write. And I do it. And I don't care how many words I write, as long as I'm writing. With a word challenge, I'm already freaking out about how many words I'm writing, trying to figure out where to allot my time during the day so I can meet this goal. I have anxiety about this, and I just don't know, like, I should not have anxiety about writing at all. I don't know if having these word challenges is a good thing for me, because I'm already stressing out about it a lot, and I've only written 1,000 words. I'm a fifth of the way to my writing goal. That's probably what's also making me nervous. My time will be limited this afternoon, but this evening I'll have a little bit more time. Like I'll probably have like 3 free hours tonight. So if I run out of a little bit of writing time today, I could shift it into the evening, but I would just prefer to kind of keep it even throughout the day. But I don't know, maybe towards the end of the day, I'll have a lot of fun with this, and it could be really entertaining to see me scramble at the end, who knows. If you like word count challenges, please let me know because I might consider doing more in the future, especially if this one goes well. I do think there's a benefit to it, and that is I don't think I ever would have tried to write 5,000 words in a day. I think I would just continue to do what I'm doing, which is the 1,000 words here, 2,000 words there, and just write whenever I want. That might be more my style, but this would be helpful for me to kind of hone this skill of writing a lot of words in a day in case I am on a deadline or something like that. It might help me kind of like get ready for that situation. I'm going to go ahead and get started writing because I do not want to waste any more time. I don't really have anything to talk about as far as my work goes because I only wrote for a small amount of time this morning. It went pretty smoothly. I didn't really have any issues. I knew what I needed to write. And the same thing goes for these scenes that are occurring that I'm writing coming up. I know exactly what they're going to be like, what's going to happen, and I don't anticipate having any problems or setbacks. So I'm going to write for about 2 hours. That's what I had originally planned. So from like 2 to 4-ish. And then I want to take a break. I really want to go for a walk. I think it's important to exercise, especially give your mind a little mental break. And after I exercise, I luckily do not have to cook dinner. I have leftovers, so that will save me some time. and then I will get back into writing. So let me jump into writing and I will catch back up with you later. Let's do my afternoon writing sprint debrief. It is nearly 7 o'clock. I'm about to head into writing sprint number 3, which will be my last writing sprint for the day. Let's talk about my progress towards my 5,000 word goal. I wrote for just over 2 hours this afternoon, and I wrote just over 2,000 words. I am so happy with my progress. That means I've written about 3,000 words total, and I am well on my way towards a banner 5,000 word day. This will be my biggest word count day yet. I cannot believe it. I've been writing for almost 2 months now, and this will be my biggest day ever. So I do have about 2,000 words left in my 5,000 that I need to write today. I have at least 2 or 3 hours tonight to work on it, so I'm pretty confident that I will reach my goal. You'll find out after my last writing sprint tonight if I met my goal or not. I had a good break. I went for a walk. I had dinner. I gave my mind a little bit of a chance to relax, but I'm actually really anxious to get back into it. And it has nothing to do with the writing goal. It's just I've reached like some scenes that I really am excited about writing, and I cannot wait to just go back and keep writing. I left off sort of at the end of a scene in my last sprint, and I'm gonna pick up and go into some following scenes that I already know pretty well. So the writing should be really fast. I'm gonna go ahead and get set up for my evening writing sprint. I am going to set the mood a little bit, snuggle in on the couch. It is starting to get really cold outside, which means it will start to get really cold inside. So I need to get prepared for that and get myself all cozy so I can write really well this evening. I did it. I reached 5,000 words. I am so happy with myself. This is the most I have ever written in a single day. And actually, I wrote more than 5,000 words. Let me go through my word count with you. So total, I wrote 5,415 words in one day. And in my third writing session, the one I did tonight, I wrote 2,464. So about 2,500 words in one sitting, which came to the total of being almost 5,500 words. This brings my total word count for my book to 28,360. That's quite a lot. My book is moving right along, and it makes me so happy. I had so much fun this evening writing these scenes that I'm writing. I feel like the characters are starting to become a little more relatable, and I think I'm coming up with some good dialogue and some good things that are happening. One time, I think it was this evening, it may have been this afternoon, I had a character poke fun at another character, and it just made my day. It really did. I didn't know that that was gonna happen, but as I was writing the scene in the moment, I was like, this is the perfect opportunity for this character to get made fun of by another character. And then I thought of another scene just now, literally like 15 minutes ago, which I had never even thought about. I knew the scene in general and what was going to happen, and this random idea popped in my head and I rolled with it. And I feel like it makes the scene 10 times better. I'm just really enjoying this writing process and everything that's gone along with it. I'm so happy I met my word goal today. It's really encouraging for me that I wrote that much in one day, because if I need to do it again, I definitely can. And who knows, maybe I will set a word count goal that is even higher for another challenge, like maybe 6,000 or 7,000. I don't know about 10,000. That seems a little extreme. I could maybe do it if I was literally spending all day writing. But 5,000 really worked. It's about 10:30 p.m. So really I have written for quite a long period of time. I think I started writing around 7:30. So I think that's about 3 hours. So in 3 hours, I wrote about 2,500 words. This was fun. In the beginning, I wasn't so sure about this challenge, and this afternoon, I wasn't feeling it. But since I accomplished it, I feel so great, and I just feel like this book is just going along, and these challenges might be a good thing to do once in a while to help me really stay motivated and work on my book. So I'm curious to know how many words you have written in a day. Like, what's the max number of words you've written in a day ever? For me, it's 5,415. But let me know, and maybe I will do another writing challenge in the future.